Hello interwebs, and thanks for tuning in to the official WoW Insider Weekly Recap. My name's Panzer, and today I'm going to be bringing you some of my favorite stories from WoWinsider.com for the week of June 11th, 2013. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, remember to rate it thumbs up. So before anyone says anything, I didn't dye my hair, this is just a wig, because in my universe there is no such thing as a bad hair day, but only a good wig day. Getting right into it, for the first time in a long time, today's video is completely about World of Warcraft, starting with Blizzard's newest addition to the pet store, the Blossoming Ancient. For only 10 bucks, you can get this little tree guy dude, and I know he's a guy dude because he has a glorious leafy beard, and did I mention that he changes with the seasons? In the springtime, he is green and lush and has orange flowers. In the summer, he's slightly darker and loses his flowers, and of course in the autumn, he turns shades of orange and red and his bark is a grayish color. And last, in the winter, his leaves are snow-covered and white and his bark is bluish gray. For more information on how you can adopt your very own Blossoming Ancient, or as I like to call him, Little Tree Dude Guy, check out the links in the info below. The Blossoming Ancient will not be the newest pet for very long. Patch 5.4, which is already on the PTR, is bringing with it a ton of new pets. Check out these data mined images of potential new pets in World of Warcraft. Now, the last image I showed you is not likely actually a battle pet, but instead he is the new Darkmoon Fair boss, Moonfang. Moonfang will work similarly to the Darkmoon Rabbit in that after you kill him, he'll drop a pet that resembles him in appearance, and it's been data mined that the pet's name is Moon, which is adorable. Moonfang will also drop a Vanity Fist weapon item that is suitable for transmogrification. Also coming with patch 5.4 are Virtual Realms. Now, Virtual Realms are sets of servers that are fused together and act as one like mega super epic giant realm. Players on the same virtual realm will share an auction house, they'll be able to join guilds, they'll be able to join arena teams, they'll be able to raid together, group up and do quests or dungeons, whatever. It'll act like they're on the same realm. Now, my personal thoughts on this is if you can share an auction house and if you can be in the same guild, you should in theory be able to mail things to other people as well as yourself on the same virtual realm. And if that's the case, if you have two characters on different servers that are on the same virtual realm, then you should in theory be able to mail your bind on account leveling gear to a character on a different server as long as it's on the same realm. Granted, this is something that I just kind of came up with in my head, but it seems pretty logical and I'm pretty big on logic, and if this is the case, I think it's a huge step forward for Blizzard because people have been complaining since leveling gear came out that you can only use it on one server, so this is kind of, that's where I went with it immediately, so I hope that is the case. But I mean, even if it isn't, this is a great step in World of Warcraft for like low and medium population servers or servers that are severely imbalanced as far as like factions go. So either way, I'm super excited about it, and I will not be server transferring any characters until I see how this works because I don't want to waste my money. Another cool feature coming to World of Warcraft with patch 5.4 is the Proving Grounds. The Proving Grounds is a single-person event that will allow a player to practice their skills in tanking, healing, or DPSing. Now, this is especially cool because it is single-person. You won't have the added pressure of a group yelling at you or worrying about failing, and maybe this is a way where more people will learn how to tank and heal, because I feel like people are really held back from tanking and healing because they're like afraid to get yelled at or booted from a group. So I definitely approve of this. There is no word yet on whether it will be like an area by itself like the Brawlers Guild or whether it'll be queued up like scenarios, but I don't really care about either of those things. My biggest fear is that there will be like a huge buy-in like the Brawlers Guild attached to this. And I really hope they don't do that, because if this is intended to help people learn to play their characters better, the last thing that they should do is put a gold sync on it, because some of us can't afford fancy, expensive invitations to the Brawlers Guild or anything on the black market auction house for that matter. I mean, I'm not talking about anybody in particular, but some of us really just can't afford that. And of course, by far the biggest thing coming in patch 5.4 is the Siege of Orgrimmar. Now I know everybody on the Horde has been waiting for Garrosh to get booted out of power, and one of the most talked about things in this whole expansion has been who will replace him as the war chief once the Siege of Orgrimmar takes place. Now in interest of time and not wanting to like ruin and spoil things for people, I'm not going to delve into too much detail on the Siege of Orgrimmar. Instead, if you want to learn more about it, linked below is a full overview of everything that we know so far, the dungeon journal, including video previews. Also linked below are the full 5.4 PTR notes. Patch 5.3 seems like it just went live, and patch 5.4 is already on the PTR, and we have all this information about it, and this is actually very relevant to today's breakfast topic, which is, do you think we are drowning in patches? I mean, it seems like content is just coming at us, and I'm not really sure if everyone can even keep up, but that's today's question of the day. Do you feel like you're drowning in content? Let me know in the comment section below, and while you think about your answer, check out our answers to last week's question. And thanks so much for watching the WoW Insider Weekly Recap. My name is Panzer and my YouTube channel is TradeChat. If you enjoyed the video, please comment below, thumb up, and subscribe if you have not already. Be sure to check back next Tuesday and every Tuesday for future WoW Insider Weekly Recaps and to see if your comment is in our featured section. As always, everything I talked about is linked in the info below. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. I love you all. You're in my heart, so see you soon. Bye. Like I said, it should behave the same way as a regular server, which would leave me to personally, derp, personally is a hard word to say. Now, virtual realms are sets of servers that are fused to get, hopefully that's a thing that is an actual thing. Now, I read this and I think to myself, self, because I wouldn't use my name, that would just be weird. Self, does this mean that I can send my gold and my BOE items and my BOA items to characters on the same virtual server on my account? And then I would say to myself, self, that makes sense. Why wouldn't you be able to do that? What? Danielle, no. No. No, you call yourself Danielle when you talk to yourself. Stop it. Stop. I can't afford an invitation to the Brawlers Guild. I'm on like WoW welfare. The Proving Grounds is a single-person event that will allow prayers. Oh no! Yeah.